Hey, this is Grigor editing from the future. I'm going to be giving just a little bit of a play-by-play on some things that I noticed during this
Here
little
we
dungeon
go.
run that we did. Sir, don't interrupt me.
Stephen, what do you start off, Fred?
As you can see, obviously, the couple of people that were standing in the back was actually making me a little bit nervous because we've had a few people just leave at the very beginning of
So
this, like
we're
they
just
didn't
standing there.
queue for the specific dungeon or something. Maybe they didn't. Maybe there's a random thing and adds you to people that are actually wanting to do this one. I don't know. I don't know how all that works.
Fools! How
Funny
dare
enough,
you!
whenever we were first starting this, I did
Well,
look up like one video
Victorious!
on how
Each
all of
one,
this was going to
every
go
man,
down, so I
one
seen it
man!
a tiny bit. Uh, I really only seen the last boss. It seems like that's the only thing that people make videos on. Honestly, I think people need to make videos on how the entire thing goes. Now, this first run through that we did for this specific section, I wasn't sure what I was supposed to be attacking, or if we were just supposed to be killing all of the enemies that are sitting here. Obviously, you have the quest dungeon queue, not queue, quest log over there on the right. That honestly, I probably could have read, but you know what? We live, we learn. ADHD. Eh. At this point, while I was watching all of my teammates, I was just thinking, okay, well, we're gonna stand here, we can kill all these guys, and then it'll move on to the next section, like a lot of the other dungeons. So, standing here, killing, not really paying much attention to like specific enemies, how many enemies we were getting, or anything like that. Now, if I was paying attention, I probably would have been looking for the dog that we're supposed to kill. But, eh, whatever. First go around for everything, you know. Right around this point, our team's kind of falling apart, and I end up going down. And this is about also the point in time where I noticed that hey, there's
there's this
probably
thing
a
that I was supposed to do,
mechanic,
wasn't there?
probably a mechanic that I'm supposed to be doing or something like that. And that's whenever one of our teammates ended up throwing in the chat, "Hey,
I guess that's the thing that
get
we
the
were supposed to
dog."
do.
So this next time around, we're gonna pat that pepper
Are you
good.
there?
So, are you there? Let's do this. So as soon as we're jumping down into this, we got a game. Like our group's kind of cuddled, sure, cuddled up in this corner off to the right. We're killing enemies. I focused this dog. The first second that I seen him, I targeted on this dog and I focused him. None of my party really noticed that I'm just hitting this guy until this Waco. I can't really see it from this distance. Until my teammate seen it and was like, "Oh, hey, I'm gonna go help him out since he's actually doing the mechanic and the objective supposed to be accomplishing."
Alright. A little bit focused.
All right, at this point in time, after the dog goes down. This is the first time that I'm up looking at the objective list, going, "Okay, what's next? What's the next enemy that we're supposed to take down?" That's up there. The big witch or silent something Punisher, silent Punisher up there. I'm like, okay, that's the next enemy we need to take down. All of my DPS are gonna work on getting all the small guys. We're gonna have our healer and our mage people nuking the whole area. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna focus on the Silent Punisher and we'll get through it. It'll be all good. All good. Alright, as soon as this first Silent Punisher goes down, I'm looking for where possibly the second one is, if it is already spawned in. I'm just kind of running around a little bit aimlessly looking for this other one, not really worried about the ads or anything like that, which, I mean, probably should have been, because, like, the tank in this scenario. But I'm looking for objectives at this point. I'm not even worried about ads or anything like that. They're good. They'll handle themselves. But that's whenever I do notice, hey, probably got to kill off a certain number of ads, I stop running around. I start looking for groups of ads to cluster up to help everybody else out. Second Silent Punisher comes in, start nuking her down.
I think we got the idea.
Here we go. Second Silent Punisher is down. Next we have Mon. I did not know what to expect going into this specific part of this dungeon. The one video that I watched only followed the main boss. Actually, on an ally. Could do that, but it takes away from a lot of my sustainability. And the way that I'm going, I want to make sure that the healer can focus on me, but has the option to be able to focus on some of our other allies as well during like the 10 seconds. But I wasn't sure what to do here. I looked around, I see 1, 2, I see the 3 box. I run over there. There's a AoE that I was supposed to dodge. I messed that up, so I'm like, alright, whatever, we're running around in the middle. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Ow. So I'm throwing on my shielding, my gentle healing that I have my kid. We're working on Mon again until he's going to his next set of objectives. Not objectives, Alright, I see him going to the ground. I'm trying to get out of the circle. Obviously, I didn't make it very far because I'm underneath his feet. Goes down, goes to hit somebody else. Actually, he goes back to the middle of it and then does this part. I see everybody go to their own box. And then we've got that stun that happens. Obviously, we messed up. He still hurt. I'm really enjoying that's called counter damage instance mechanic. Mechanic is the word. We messed up on his mechanic, so we all took a big chunk of damage, which I'm not totally sure how to do that. I think I have a better idea looking back on it now. going into it for the next time we go to do this. But working on getting him down. We've got him about 50% or so. Obviously, he's not the main boss. It's that mini boss that's in the middle of the dungeon.
Still more than halfway, so we're working. I want to think that I'm understanding that.
It's kind of funny hearing myself going, I think I understand what's going on, brother. No, you did not. Even after the fact, I'm not super sure what's happening. I just know that there's 4 boxes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. A stun that happens in the middle, and if you don't do it right, you get a huge chunk of damage. It sucks. But in the end, we did end up getting through this. At one point in time, our party was completely dying except for me. I'm just standing there face tanking this man, waiting for my party to get back, which, personally, I feel a little proud of. Everybody's back. Got one more mechanic, and go back to it. I noticed the dog spawns here in the middle. He actually stayed in the middle. Did that save us this time? No. The entire party died except for me and one of. Nope, he died too. Oh my god. So everybody's dead. It's just me face tanking this boss. Own healing. I feel like this kind of showcases my personal PvE build. Lag. The rest of the party's starting to come back, knock him out. Not knock him out just yet. Does a little bit more.
Let's go.
damage
First part done.
But we get him down, knock him out, and then next time I do this, I want to look at the mage, the monarch, Nom Arch.
Someone's got to touch it. Okay. 4?
Just to see if there's like an interesting cutscene or anything like that that actually pops up whenever the game actually comes in. Because looking at it, it looks like there's some movement over there, which would be really cool to get after the full scene. He comes rushing in. That was honestly, I thought that was a cool moment. I think it's cool now. I want to see the entire thing next time. I'm sure I'm gonna get that as a
I tried to dodge.
honestly, this whole boss is just so cool. This is my first time actually fighting him, but I did watch the video. I wish I did credit for my learning. But Nezakam, probably said that wrong, so I can't remember. He's got this suck ability. He's got the sling, the stun, that thing. His mechanics, I feel like I'm understanding a bit more than the other one, but we gave this 2 different tries and it did not work out. Failed both times. The second time people were leaving right off the bat. Actually, did we give this one 2 tries, or was it only 1? Might only been 1. Just left. Like the people that didn't know what was going on. Frustrated. It's reasonable. Steam. Excellent, get hit by the second. Didn't do too much to me, but still, yeah. I know that there's something to do with those staying out of the red squares. I think they gotta do something, something, and then they're able to clear the gold squares. But There went our whole party. Yeah, I think we do try this again a second time, and then everybody starts leaving the second go around. Wiped everybody. Looking at it now, I'm pretty sure the non-mark marks somebody somehow, and they need to go break something. And then maybe even something else happens with that specific person. And that lets us not take that massive explosion, or it cancels it. I don't know. I'll probably have to watch the video again before, or read up on it before we try this one again. But we get right back into it. I make sure everybody's down here with us. Start dealing the damage, tanking it, blocking some of the shots, filling my own shielding up and health and whatnot. I do remember him running off to the side and doing this big suck attack. Ooh, that seemed like that did a chunk of damage. Whoops. Well, I mean, you should be trying to dodge some Phoenix instead of he summons those small elephants. There's a thing. That's probably what the purple ring is. Probably have to actually go defeat those guys in the corner, and then the individual squares. I barely even noticed that the one guy said that the healer quit out. Probably died at some point. But I think we've got to go and kill those Velmors off in the corner, and then we're able to stop the clear out some of the crud on the ground. But don't you worry. I know we stopped this time, but I am coming back for this man. We will have a full video of this dungeon eventually.
Oh, crud.
But I do appreciate everybody coming in, watching the video, hanging out with me for the moment, listening to my yammering after watching through this probably relatively rough dungeon run. Honestly, I'm probably never gonna make it through this one. Obviously, with people quitting out in the middle, it doesn't really help.
Sometimes it's just not gonna work out.
I stream Mondays and Fridays. That's where I'm going to be getting a lot of these recordings from. Stop in, say hi, hang out for a little bit over here on the TubeTubes and over on TikTok. And I will catch y'all next time. Thank you and goodbye.